13 confirmed cases in Japan, 355 coronavirus cases aboard that ship, 15 cases in the U.S. There are fresh calls for Attorney General William Barr to resign. Several hundred former federal prosecutors and Justice Department officials joined at least 9 senators displeased that Barr intervened to shorten the sentence recommendation for President Trump's friend Roger Stone. CBS News correspondent Paula Reed reports a crisis of confidence is welling up in the Justice Department.
The crisis of confidence is not just about Roger Stone. It's not just about the Attorney General overriding career prosecutors and putting his opinion into that case and revising the sentencing recommendation. It's systemic. It's from the very beginning of his tenure. He came out and he framed the Mueller investigation's findings in a way that even Robert Mueller said wasn't accurate.
Stone convicted of witness tampering and lying to federal investigators. More than 70,000 people crowded Sydney Olympic Park in Australia for a brush fire benefit concert. A parade of performers included Adam Lambert with Queen, also Alice Cooper, Katie Lang, and Icehouse for the event that ran more than 10 hours. Proceeds will go to rural fire services in Australia, communities impacted by the fires, and animal welfare. This is CBS News.
Crystal, the world's most awarded luxury cruise line. Visit crystalcruises.com today to plan your next global adventure. Crystal, where luxury is personal. When your child is struggling to read, you can hear the frustration in their voice. As a parent, you feel helpless and discouraged.
Homework time was always a very stressful time for Eddie, not to mention us. It seemed every night he was going to bed in tears.
She would stumble on words, she would drop sentences, go down 2 sentences, come back, jump around. No matter what you did, it continued.
The USA Reading Clinic is looking for dedicated parents and kids who are committed to overcoming these challenges. Without the proper help, your child is at risk of being left behind. But with our proven technology, your child can flourish as a reader.
Eddie can now read, he's processing, he's understanding, and he's retaining. His grades are going up, too.
To find out if your child is eligible, call now for a free consultation. Space is limited. Call the USA Reading Clinic at 800-230-3054. That's 800-230-3054. 800-230-3054.
A Washington State mother-daughter duo facing charges of plotting to steal a newborn. KIRO reporter Miley Katie in Seattle.
Investigators arrested a woman in Washington who they say drugged a new mother and stole her keys as part of a possible attempt to steal her baby.
We believe that they were actually looking for a particular baby that they wanted to take and then leave the state with and raise as their own.
Pierce County Sheriff's Deputy Ed Troyer says the suspect and her 16-year-old daughter have been posing as infant photographers, offering free sessions to build a portfolio. A woman called 911 Thursday night saying the pair had drugged her with a cupcake as they photographed her infant. She also realized her house keys were missing. Miley Katie for CBS News, Seattle.
Remembering Major League shortstop Tony Fernandez, who died yesterday. He played 17 seasons with 7 teams, most of them with the Toronto Blue Jays. Tony Fernandez was 57. Carrying on CBS News.
This is Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station KNX 1070 News Radio. I'm Rob Archer. Our top stories at 10:05. 4 runway drivers, 4 separate crashes, 3 people killed, and some Santa Monicans angry over a sexually explicit video shoot at a city library. But first, traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5's. Here's Jeff Biggs.
All right, busy start to this Sunday morning as we go to Commerce, 5 northbound of Washington. This is a new 5-car crash with all the vehicles right now in the fast lane. That just happened moments ago. Also on the 5 southbound at the 605, that's in Downey. This is a 2-car crash, new one in the center divider. Still working on that problem in Gardena, 110 northbound at Redondo Beach Boulevard, 2-car crash blocking lanes there. And then back to the 5, this is heading downtown right around Main Street. 3-car crash that has you backed up to the 10. And in Buena Park, 5 northbound of Valley View, there's a stalled SUV in the slow lane, and then some heavy slowing on the southbound 5 approaching the 605, as we mentioned. So that's what's going on. A lot of action right now on both the northbound and southbound sides of the 5. Still have that signal wrapping up in Monrovia, 210 eastbound before Huntington Drive, an earlier fatal crash that was caused by a wrong-way driver. Only the right lane has been open since early this morning. And finally, in Arcadia, 210 westbound at Santa Anita, a lot of slowing there due to a stalled car in the fast lane. Your next report coming up at 10:15. I'm Jeff Biggs with more traffic reports more often. KNX 1070 News Radio.
Sunshine today, highs in the 60s and 70s, lows tonight in the 40s. Going to be partly cloudy and windy tomorrow with highs in the mid-70s. Your exclusive 5-day forecast is coming up at 10:15. Currently 61 in Van Nuys, 59 in Huntington Beach, and 61 degrees in downtown LA at 10:07. It's been a bad morning on Southern California streets and freeways. 3 people have been killed in 4 separate crashes involving wrong-way drivers. First, on the 405 through the Sepulveda Pass, a pickup truck traveling southbound at 60 to 70 miles an hour in the northbound lanes crashed head-on into a Jaguar near the Getty Center Drive exit. CHP Sergeant John Richwine told CBS 2 the driver of the Jaguar was killed instantly.
The driver of the pickup truck, on scene, he was walking and talking with other officers. He was compliant. However, he was transported down to the hospital just to get a medical clearance and get checked out.
Richwine says the pickup driver is suspected of driving under the influence. The northbound 405 through Sepulveda Pass was down to 1 lane after the 2:30 a.m. crash, but all lanes are open now. There are also 3 other wrong-way crashes across Southern California during the overnight morning hours, including 2 that also ended in deaths. In one case, a person was killed on the eastbound 210 in Monrovia, but a car that was going against traffic smashed into another vehicle near Huntington Drive. The other fatal wrong-way crash happened on Manchester Avenue in South LA, where 1 person was killed and 2 others slightly hurt. There's also a wrong-way collision on the eastbound 105 in the West Athens area. A sex video that was made in Santa Monica and then posted online has sparked an uproar because of some of the places it was shot. Reporter Christopher Hardo has the details in an exclusive story on CBS 2.
It's a porn stunt apparently meant to get clicks, but it's provoking outrage. The video shows a woman exposing herself on Santa Monica streets, even outside John Muir Elementary, then carrying out sex acts inside the Ocean Park Library.
That woman and the man who's also in the video were in that library during its regular public hours. Many people who've heard about it say they're truly shocked that anyone would